So the DCU launched last Friday and they had a fantastic first weekend with Superman. So what does this mean for the DCU overall? And is this bad news for Marvel? But first, please like, subscribe, and share. Anything you can do will help my channel reach more people. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that bell icon so you can get my videos as soon as they drop. Yes, the DCU launched last Friday with Superman, and it did really well. It made over $120 million in the US box office, and it made almost $100 million more internationally. And $220 million isn't bad for launching your universe. Yes, for the last 10 years, the DCEU has been falling apart. What started out amazing with Man of Steel progressively got worse and worse until it was finally canceled a few years ago. And James Gunn himself, the man who was the Guardians of the Galaxy director, left Marvel and is now controlling the DCU. So they launched Superman together this last Friday, but they have more movies on the way. Next year is Supergirl, followed by Clayface. And if you don't know Clayface, it's about a man who's an actor and after an incident becomes Clayface, a blob that can become any shape and end up killing people. And I'm very excited with the fact that it's going to be rated R. Clayface should not be PG-13 because it is about a man who's convinced that beauty is everything and he becomes the ugliest monster that you've ever seen. So I'm really excited that James Gunn is going to go that way next year. And so $220 million is the perfect number for the DCU to say, we are here and we are here to stay. People were worried that nobody was going to see Superman, which is weird because every Superman, even the bad ones, have always made money. But this one also got really solid reviews, meaning that they not only will make this an opening weekend money, they're going to make money for weekends to come. And they are definitely going to win next weekend. Nothing big is coming out next weekend, so Superman's going to have 2 solid weeks of making over $100 to $200 million both weekends. That means they're going to make their production costs back, they're going to make their commercial costs back, and everything else is just going to be profit. So the DCU is coming in hard and people are excited. And they should be. We have wanted DC Comics to make good movies now, and it's been 20 years since they've done it. Really, the last good series that DC had was the Dark Knight trilogy, and that ended in like 2012. So I'm excited to see exactly where this will go. And yes, Superman is the first movie for the DCU, but they've already had Creature Commandos and Peacemaker on HBO Max. Now, Peacemaker Season 1 was kind of up in the air if that was fully in the DCU, but definitely Season 2 takes place here. So we will be able to see how this all connects up going forward in the next few months on HBO. So where does this leave Marvel? Well, Marvel for the last 15 years has been doing fantastically. Starting out with Iron Man, they made hit after hit after hit, but eventually they started making bad movies, especially after Endgame. While some of them have made money, most of them have been poorly reviewed, and the quality that has come out of Marvel is just not as good as it used to be. So I actually think this is a good thing. This is going to force Marvel to make good movies. They used to be the only game in town, and if people wanted to see a superhero movie, they were going to go see Marvel. But a little competition is good for companies. Marvel needs to know that if they don't make good movies, people aren't going to go see it. And the first example will be Fantastic Four. If Fantastic Four isn't good, people are just going to go see Superman. If a family can only afford to see one of the 2 movies and they know Superman got good reviews and Fantastic Four doesn't have good reviews, then they're going to go see Superman. Now, I hope Fantastic Four does well. I'm not saying I want them to not do well. I just want Marvel to step up their game. And now they have a reason to because DCU is here and they have planted their foot down saying, we are here and we are making good films. James Gunn is not being lazy. I want both companies to succeed. I want there to be a comic battle at the box office where people will decide which movie is better every time they release something. So I really hope this is a first step towards both companies making solid films. Now, this is just one movie for the DCU. They need to release a lot more for them to become a dominant power, but what a great opening move. Now, Marvel needs to take their time and release a good movie, and maybe that's one of the reasons why Doomsday was delayed. Maybe what they had to begin with wasn't going to be great. I'd rather wait an extra 6 months than for it to be good. So what does this finally mean for Marvel? This means something good. Your feet are about to be held to the fire. Time for you to start releasing good films. You've had 5 years of garbage, but it was the only garbage in town. Now you have competition saying, you gotta release something good or nobody's gonna go see your movies. So congrats to Superman and the DCU for having a fantastic opening weekend. And hopefully Fantastic Four will be good. because if not, DCU will be knocking out the MCU soon enough. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to click that subscribe button and check out those videos on screen now.